This week, back in pursuit of the good value ukuleles. Keep watching. Yeah, welcome back to GotAUkulele. It's review day, and as ever, this is your summary video review to accompany the full written review that you'll find in the video description down there. You'll also find some other links down there where you can help out like these people have done to help keep this site going, because I don't work on a commercial basis. I don't charge for reviews. These are the people who allow me to do this most weeks. So my eternal thanks to them. You can help out using the links down there too. Much appreciated if you do. And you can also help me out, as I say every week, by doing that. Click the subscribe button and get these videos out there to more people. Right, moving on. This is a brand I don't know much about. New Far Eastern brand, Chinese brand, who got in touch with me politely. By politely, I mean not one of those brands that tells me to write a 5-star review on Amazon for them, which I put in the bin. No, very politely asked me to get in touch and had a look at my terms and conditions for reviews. As I said, don't know much about them. Chinese brand who are starting to appear in stores in Europe now. They've been visiting some of the European ukulele festivals. I think they're also on Amazon in the USA. The brand is called TODO, and this is their TODO Music Mount Fuji concert. Okay, it's a beginner instrument made in China. Their Mount Fuji series come in two varieties, either both solid tops, solid spruce top, or a solid mahogany top like this one. And they also come in soprano, concert, and tenor. So you've got a choice of those, and you've got a choice of woods. They sent me the concert version with the solid mahogany top. So what we have, solid mahogany in two pieces on the top, and the back and sides are laminate mahogany. So it's a simple looking instrument. I like mahogany instruments, as I said last week when we were looking at the Miller Yushan. Mahogany isn't the most interesting thing, and it really works well when it's given a dark stain and some gloss. And this, I'm afraid, TODO, is far too pale for me. Purely a subjective thing. You might like it. It's a very, very pale, simple-looking instrument. On the plus side, though, modern double-bout rounded shape, a very clean build, very nice, exacting build on the body. I can't see any flaws in it. Very, very well put together. And when I saw the price of this, surprising for the price, very nice and cleanly put together. Let's move on. Why Mount Fuji? Well, it's because of these bridges. So the bridge is made of rosewood with some walnut inlay to create these little mountain peaks like the top of Mount Fuji. It's a through bridge style. It's very tidily finished, but it's very thick. I'm not going to be able to show you. It's very have a look at the pictures on the website. It's very thick and raised up off the fingerboard. This bit is very tall, but still it's very tidy. It looks very pale compared to the fingerboard, a gripe of mine that I always raise, but it is tidy, and that holds a straight topped bone saddle. There's no other decoration on the body at all. This is doing all the talking for the decoration. And you know what? I quite like that as a design. Bridges are an easy place to put some design flair and some individuality into an instrument, because everything else is just a uke, isn't it? But there's no other decoration bar that and the abalone sound hole ring, so no edge bindings. And it's finished in a satin finish, which is extremely thin and feels really nice. It doesn't feel too artificial. I can feel a bit of the grain through it. It's very, very nice and tidy indeed, but very, very plain and very, very pale. The paleness puts me off. I quite like the simplicity of the plainness, though. I do like plain instruments. I just wish it was darker. I really do. Inside, very tidy, regular braces in there, notch linings. I can't see any mess. Nice indeed. The neck is made of mahogany. You can see the joint here easily. There's one up at the headstock which is much better hidden. It's pale too, but thankfully it's also in satin. And it's not my kind of neck. It's very, very Far Eastern, rounded on the back profile, 34mm nut and 27 from G to A. Yeah, that's very average, I suppose. And I know these are very subjective things. Your mileage may vary. A lot of people like skinnier fingerboards. It's just not for me, TODO. That's purely a subjective point of mine. It's far too narrow for me. That's a shame. I kind of knew it would be. There we are. The fingerboard, moving on to more positives, is in great, great, great condition. This is rosewood. Really nice and dark, bit of end shaping. It's not edge bound, doesn't need to be, because the frets are semi-hemi dressed. So they don't actually reach the end of the fingerboard. It means you've got no chance of fret spout. You can't feel a single one. They are smooth as silk. They're really nice. That's the sort of mark of a higher end appointed instrument. They're really, really nice and tidy. I like those indeed. Position dots, pearl, face out 5, 7, 10, double 12th, and one at the 15th. And they're repeated with side dots as well. One day I will get this focus working on the sides. Yeah, that's nice. Too skinny on the nut for me, but the fingerboard's nice. The headstock, kind of Canalair-esque, very thin veneer of mahogany on there, holding the TODO logo in a black screen print. They're not for me either. Guitar style, sealed gears, too much weight. Just give me open gears on a ukulele, or even friction pegs. Ignore those little covers, they peel off. This is not my instrument, this is going back, so this is not for me to peel those off. They're parts bin stuff. They're pretty cheap. To be fair though, they move quite smoothly, so they're not grindy or grippy or all different tensions, so I'm not going to complain too much, other than the fact I don't like the look of them. It comes with what they say are TODO carbon strings, so some form of fluorocarbon line that they've put on them. You get 2 strap buttons. I believe there was a strap in the box, and you also get a TODO branded gig bag, which is good quality as well. So that's all very nice. And on their own website, they have these listed at €139.99. It's not a huge amount of money at all. It's reachable for many, many people. It's, I think about other solid top instruments like the Nui Colour series, which I liked so much. Solid spruce top on a laminate back and sides. This reminds me of that in terms of build quality. They're cheaper than those. However, you can get Kai, Uma, Enya, Flight, solid toppers for quite a bit less than that price. So I think they might want to rethink their price in the UK market at least, because you can get a solid topper from Flight, I think, for about 90 quid, can't you? That is it the 300, 100 series NUC? Very, very cheap. That's what it's up against. But no, it's not expensive. It's probably it's comparable, I suppose. It's not a lot of money. It probably translates at about £125. Yeah, not too bad at all. I think the build quality here is really, really good. The finishing is very, very good. No, the nut width's not for me. It's far too pale looking for me. I don't like those tuners. Mismatched colour on the bridge, things like that. But it's just too pale. But I can't tell you, it's just lovely to hold. Really nicely finished and put together. It's extremely light, 490 grams. And despite those chunky tuners, it balances all right too. The play, there we are. Solid topper with mahogany, a favourite wood of mine with ukuleles. The darkness, the warmth. I'm not sensing darkness. Basics first, the volume. Great, really good. And the sustain's good as well. And dare I say it, almost has that shimmer. It's harmonising with itself. This is really surprising. It's a shimmery, not quite like that Yushan was last week, which had a real sort of wah 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 to it. But that's pretty. However, again, purely subjectively, it's so bright. I don't want mahogany to sound like that. I know people like bright sounding instruments. Dread to think what the spruce version of this sounds like. It's very, very bright. Well, it's not the brightest instrument I've ever played, but it's very bright for mahogany. I just want my mahogany to sound, sorry, I think the strings are stretching out a bit. Let me be fair to TODO and keep it banging tune. They're doing that thing of going up in pitch when my fingers have warmed them, which is weird. Yeah, it's very... but a nice harmonic jangle to it, so it's kind of got character. This is mahogany. It sounds like spruce. Like bell-like. Very narrow, skinny nut. It's very precise, it's very clear, it plays well, the intonation's good, the setup's good, the build's good, the finish is good. It's a good little uke, actually, to be fair. It's just too pale on the look for me, and it's mahogany. I want woody warmth from mahogany. It's coming across like I'm playing a spruce or a maple instrument. It's very chimey. Maybe put Worth Browns on, something like that, Fremont Black Lines, tone it down a bit. I'm sure you could experiment, because it is a good little uke. You can find good little ukes with solid tops for less money than this. I think you need to keep an eye on how they price these when they are fully in the UK. If they can get them down to 100 quid, I'd say great, yeah, you're on a par with the flight then. 139.99 euros, 140 euros. A little bit too much. TODO, thank you very much for sending this over. It's a very good instrument. They've got quite a few other stuff in bits and pieces in their lines as well, and other instruments. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I do like this. I like this. It's a bit of individuality. Just staying this darker. Maybe others are darker. Maybe I got a very pale one. The TODO Mount Fuji series concert ukulele in mahogany. Also available with a solid spruce top, also available in soprano and tenor, as well as concerts. 140 euros. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Right, okay. Thank you very much for watching. That's 3 on the bounce now, but I'm having to go back to the 2 weekly for a bit now. I've got some things coming up with the family, so I will be back with you in 2 weeks' time. Look after yourselves in that period. Thanks for your ongoing support. It is much appreciated. I'll see you all in a fortnight. Take care.